fabulous 2010 drum major, Mr. Tommy. Leading a group of your peers seems to be one of the positions that all of our marching band members aspire to. I want to be a rank lieutenant, I want to be a section leader, I want to be the drum major. And until they step into those positions, a lot of times they don't really know what they're in for. It's hard. It's hard leading a group of your peers. We know how it feels to be loved, and we know how it feels to be on the other end of that when you make a decision that, you know, affects people in a way they're not hoping for. And, you know, Tommy Panetti, our 2010 drum major, has just done a fantastic job balancing the fun aspect of a rehearsal with the let's get down to business and let's get some work done. So I want to thank Tommy for a fantastic season of leading his peers. He stepped into the role of drum major with confidence, with poise, and I think the students in the room and the parents would agree that he's done a fantastic job. So Tommy, come on up here and recognize.
2 pens. One second. So way back in the day, I went to Olson. And Dave Merrill came to talk to the middle schoolers about being in marching band in high school, and my mom was there that day, and I looked up at David, and I looked at my mom and said, I want to do that. It's probably the hat. The hat's kind of a big deal. Anyway, so I've wanted to be drum major for 4 years. And I get to marching band, and through the 4 years, I really worked at trying to do that. I was applied right away freshman year to be a rank lieutenant and stuff. Didn't get it. And then last year, junior year, I kind of started to have some doubts about being drum major. I thought I was going to miss all the tradition and yes, the marching aspect of being in marching band. And I was really worried that if I was drum major, I wouldn't get to really experience that anymore. But then indoors rolled around, and those doubts really just went away completely. And then I was back on track, and then the elections rolled around, I guess you could call them, and you guys voted me in. Thank you very much. And packed me right out to band camp, which BT dubs, nothing at all like the stereotypes. I had a lot of fun there, and I really realized that there was a lot more to being drum major than I had ever thought possible at all. And I learned just an incredible amount while I was at camp. And one important lesson I got out of it, though, is there's no way that I could do what I needed to do without the extraordinary help of people around me. So now begin the thank yous. First and foremost, I would like to thank my family. Without them, I don't know what I would do. They encourage me every day, and they just really give me an unbelievable amount of support. My mom just, I have a lot of parties at my house, and my mom just feeds all these people. I cannot possibly say thank you enough, but I love you all.
We love you too, Tom.
Second, Mr. Frelland and Ms. Levine. A couple outstanding beards. Just a couple of exceptional guys. they just pour time and effort into the marching band, which is, you know, a big part of why we're just so good. And, you know, they're always there for backup. Like, you know, if I didn't know what to do, I could always just count on them. And, you know, all the marchers, you know, if you had a question, you know you can go to them and they're going to have an answer ready for you. And the standards that they hold themselves to are just inspiringly high. And so, Mr. Friendly, thank you very, very much. All right, the Booster Club. Really, the band would not be what it is without the tireless fundraising that you do for us. You know, and your presence at is so strongly felt. You know, from handing out water at the games and at the parade to just, you know, desserts on the hill. It's just amazing what you guys do for all of us. Also, to all the guys in the audience, thank you for your endless support after my somewhat socially awkward surgery. Next, the marching band leadership. There's no way that the marching band could have been as good as, we couldn't have had as good a year as we did without all of you. You displayed fantastic leadership on and out the field, and I just can't say thank you enough for it. To the marchers themselves, I have a quote. "Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration." And I gotta say, I must be that 1% because you guys perspired a lot more. I mean, really, without you guys, the marching band just wouldn't be. I mean, you know, straight up. You guys, you marched, you played, you sunburned out there like pros with only a few small complaints about the frequency and duration of water breaks. So, to all the marchers, thank you very much. Last but certainly not least, there's someone in the audience here tonight who is just as proud of you as all of your parents are. Most of you probably don't know him, but he supports the band more than almost anyone I know. So, Mr. Fred lives and breathes Jefferson, and he attends all the concerts, indoor shows, and halftime shows, and just everything that we do, he is there, just a pillar of support. So on behalf of everyone that's ever been in a Jefferson band, thank you so very much for all you have done and all you continue to do for us. Henry Ford once said, "Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success." From day one of 6 to 10s, when we didn't really know each other, and I accidentally told you guys not to wear pants, to the last cadence of drum circle at indoors, we managed to come together, keep together, and work together through the whole season, and I think we can safely say that it was a success. And I would like to say one final thank you to all of you for making the season what it was. I'm going to miss marching band just more than I can say, so thank you all very much.